Hello everyone and welcome back to Bullet Journaling with Eva. Today I decided to give you a tutorial on how you should draw chamomile flowers and how you can make two different weekly spreads with chamomile flower decoration. As we always do, we will start with the materials. I will use this A4 bullet journal, this washi tape from Notebook Therapy, these bullet journal stencils from Notebook Therapy as well, a Bujo fine liner drawing pens, a pencil, these Bujo water-based markers in different colors, and an eraser as well. So let me place everything aside and I will walk you through these two spreads step by step. Beginning with these two stencils that I will use as a rulers as well. Let's start with the first stencil. I would like to use this one for Grateful 4 part and also as a ruler. And here I would like to use one of those banners. I think the first one or the smaller one. We will see which one fits better. I will start with this washi tape. And I will place this washi tape 3 cm away from the edge of the page. And that will be our banner. So for this weekly spread, we will decorate our banners from the side of the pages. Then I will draw ovals. Here you can see that I am sketching where my chamomile flowers will be. And I'm drawing different sizes and differently oriented ovals, and I will repeat the same thing on the right page as well. So that is the first step. Then I will take this 0.3 Bujo fine liner and I will draw a chamomile flower. First of all, I will draw this small bud shape in the middle of the flower. And basically, where you place that shape determines how your flower is oriented. I decided that all of my flowers will be oriented toward the outer part of the page. What that means is that I'm alternating between flowers that are facing left and facing right based on where I draw those ovals. Then, when I have that bud shape there, I will draw petals. Basically, you're drawing long, thin petals that are surrounding that bud shape. Then, when you are done with that, you can erase all of those pencil marks. So you don't need those ovals anymore. But before that, I will do some different things as well, because I will wait for this fine liner to dry a little bit before I erase my pencil marks that are underneath. Then I will measure and find out how I can divide my page into 3 sections so I can fit 3 days on each page. For my bullet journal, that is 5 cm for each daily log. With this 113 Bujo water-based marker, I will draw the banners. This is the easiest way to draw nice shaped banners in your bullet journal. And that is by using stencils. You can even make your own stencils if you want to save money, just by cutting them out of cardboard. But I'm lucky that I have these stencils. I got them for my birthday. I don't even remember which one that was. And now, with this 123 green, I will draw leaves. But first, with this 63 color, I will draw leaves for my chamomile flowers. So first, let's talk about how I'm placing those leaves. I'm always creating at least one leaf with small stripes and then one that is just a small leaf there. I will color those with the 31 marker, and I will color the center of the flower, but not the whole flower, only the base. So just the base of the flower. And then the upper part of that flower will be colored with a little bit darker yellow, and that is the 97 yellow. This is basically creating a shadow on my flowers. You can do it in the opposite way, as we will do in the second weekly spread. So the darker part is the one that is in the bottom part of the flower. Then with the 106 Ohuhu marker, I will add shadows to my petals. Then I will take this Ohuhu fine liner in size 1 and I will write down the dates and the first 3 letters of each day. Now let's focus on drawing the leaves. I already explained how I place the leaves, and now I will talk about how to draw them. So you will draw a line and another line. And on that second line, you will add small V's that will represent the leaves of your flower. You will repeat this pattern whenever you have space to add some leaves, just like you can see me doing now. I'm also adding that one small leaf that is on the stem as well. So let me just quickly draw all of them. And now I'm outlining it with the lighter green, so I have that richer texture there. And I'm repeating the same process as I did on the left, on the right as well. And then just finishing with writing down the dates. And this is what my weekly spread looks so far. I'm thinking about where and how I can add my grateful for section, because I want to have that with each daily log. I have this stencil here and I'm thinking whether I should do it like this, a cloud that I will color completely with some light color, or this banner that I will color in. So let me know in the comments down below which of those two should I use. Or if I should just write down what I'm grateful for without any of those two banners. Now for our second weekly spread. You will divide your page into 4 equal parts and you will do the same on the right as well. Then somewhere in the middle, you will draw your decoration. You already know how to draw it, and I decided to add 3 chamomile flowers on each page. Then I'm drawing these banners. The banners are not as nice as the ones that we had in the first weekly spread, but they are still easy to recreate. So we are just drawing lines as banners. Then I will color my flowers, and that's basically it. Now I will write the dates, and as you can see, you can use that last space on your page for whatever you like. I decided to use it as my workout tracker. You can also use that space to add decoration if you want to separate decoration from your daily vlogs, but I think this looks really nice as it is. And now I am just creating frames around my daily logs so they are nicely separated, and the second weekly spread is done as well. And I hope you enjoyed this video, because I realized that lately I'm just talking about the flowers that I have there, what is the history and what is the use of those flowers, and I completely forgot about walking you through step by step how to draw those flowers and how to design your weekly spreads. So if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe and press the notification bell so you never miss any of my future videos. And if you want to know, and if you are looking for some more inspiration that includes flowers for your weekly spreads, I will link my last weekly spread here, where we have a circle in the middle and a quote as well. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!